join our friend and semi-hero Roger Wilco as he rockets back toward his home planet Xenon, which he hasn't seen since Space Quest II. Having successfully rescued those two ingrates from Andromeda, he decides a pit stop on Magmetheus is in order. During the descent to this cosmic canteen, he is unaware of the interest that has been generated regarding his fate.
We have confirmation of his position, Master.
Off to Magmetheus with you, then. It is time for Wilco to meet the fate which I have crafted for him.
As our story begins, we find the aluminum mallard parked outside a seedy spaceport bar. We join Roger as he relates one of his greatly exaggerated tales of adventure. The aliens are only too happy to listen, as long as Roger is by.
See, there was this deadly root monster, a ferocious swamp creature, and a Labion terror beast to contend with. Then I had to outsmart another of Vohal's gorillas and steal the shuttle.
Are you Roger Wilco?
Yeah.
Please come with me.
Hello, Roger Wilco. Surprised to see an old friend? You have no idea how special this moment is for me. This is no chance encounter, I can assure you. I have this one loose end to tie up before I begin my reign as the supreme being of all that exists. I do not like to lose. You are a blemish on what would otherwise be a perfect record of domination, terror, and invincibility. Besides, I'm still a bit miffed about that asteroid deal in Space Quest 2. Anyway, to relieve the pain of my humiliation and prevent you from being a pain in my future, you must die. It's been nice seeing you one last time. Then, do the dirty deed.
You go left and split them up. Mr. Wilco, follow me and do exactly as I say. Let's move!
Hey, I want to know what the...
Listen, I can't explain it all to you now. They've got a beat on our coordinates. We've got to move fast. We gotta do this fast. Shield your eyes! Jump into the time rip! Do it now! You've got to! If I take the time to explain, we're both parking lot pizza. You'll understand soon.
Now where am I? You wonder aloud to non-existent auditory organs. This place sure looks homey. Hey, wait, this looks just like Xenon. It is Xenon. It's really a Pio. Along with the changes induced by an armed conflict, the city looks different, more modern, with a heavy dash of post-disaster seasoning. Casually glancing at the status line, you happen to notice that you're in Space Quest 12. What's happened? Who was that guy with the overdeveloped hairdryer? Why did you let yourself be talked into jumping into some strange shimmering hole? Why are you talking to yourself? These incredibly intriguing questions will quickly be forgotten with barely an electron stirred in that well-armored orb atop your shoulders. The large structure in the background captures your curiosity. A brightly colored mechanical hare wanders about. The hare, anticipating your clumsy attempt to catch it in the open barehanded, won't come anywhere near you. Hey, keep your hands off yourself. This is a family game. You'd better not. Something might answer. You talk to yourself, but are stumped for a reply. Ah, the aroma of several adventure games emanates from your person. I'll bet you wish you could. It's a lightweight, worn piece of rope. You take the small, frayed, useless-looking length of rope. A quick inspection reveals nothing of interest other than a glove box. It is a closed glove box. It looks like a genuine Pocket Pal portable terminal. After taking a quick look around to reassure yourself that the place is as dead as it looks, you snitch the Pocket Pal laptop. The structural warpage and the enormous gaping hole indicate a violent end for this corroding battle machine. One thing this society can say is that no citizen lives on the streets. In fact, nothing seems to live anywhere. This place is definitely DOA. The huge building supports miraculously still stand. Surprisingly, no one has taken this small, innocuous-looking piece of unstable ordnance. Okay, you now have the unstable ordnance. Remember, it was your idea. Good luck. A very wise choice. Carefully placing the unstable ordnance back inside the tank, you decide some things are better left alone. This is the only form of actual life that you've seen here. Its clothes are tattered, and a grotesque metal contraption is clamped to its head, which serves to hold the eyelids permanently open. Those sure are some finely honed reactions you've got there. Perhaps you're still suffering from time lag. We're glad you could play Space Quest 4. As usual, you've been a real pantload. It would serve no... That was without a doubt one of the finest examples of bunny snatching I've ever seen. The stress placed on the rope during the bunny snatching was too much. You cast the useless fibers aside. You stand centrally located in perhaps the only debris-clear area on the surface of this city. This was a busy intersection of commerce when times were happier and life, well, just existed. An odd structure looms in the distance. This grate has crud, gunk, and sludge built up around the edges. You can see through the grate, but can't make anything out. It's an empty jar with a lid, neither of which does anything entertaining. It's just an average, old-fashioned desk blotter. A variety of pipes, coolant, and otherwise pass in, through, and around the room. You notice the shadow cast on the wall by the inaccessible grate above. The strange little pedestal has wires running between it and the wall. You've reached the sewer maintenance office. Apparently this office has been long abandoned. Your janitorial instincts urge you to sweep up and do a little dusting, but you suppress those urges and concentrate on the task at hand. You don't need to look at that. You take the jar into custody. Ah, a button. Perhaps I'll give it a press.
Data entry 22795. This message is to whomever may be so fortunate as to find it. I am Professor Lloyd, lead designer of the Xenon Supercomputer Project, the ultimate in artificial intelligence. The computer was designed to enhance our lives, but instead ended up being the ruin of us all. We made the mistake of tying it into the most important facets of our existence here on Xenon, including our weather control and defense systems. It seemed like a sound idea at the time, and all proceeded well for about 3 years. It was around then that a deep space salvage operation recovered what appeared to be some sort of antiquated data storage unit contained in a flimsy cardboard box on which the words Leisure Suit Larry were imprinted. On its back was the picture of a not particularly wholesome gentleman, but that's another story. My counterparts exhibited shameful behavior as they tore open the box to get at its contents. I could not understand the commotion it generated. The data was uploaded into the supercomputer for analysis. As a result, a crippling virus spread through the machine like a bad social disease. All control of the computer was lost. All screens went blank. Then these words were displayed by the monitors and uttered by the vocal outputs. Wilco must pay. From that day forth, the possessed computer waged war on the inhabitants of Xenon, using our own weapons against us. Some managed to escape to other planets. Those of us who remained stayed to fight the machines and robots under its control. It was a bloody war. Those of us that were not killed were taken captive and modified. These cyborgs infiltrated the loyal ranks of resistance, rooting out almost all of our hiding places and exposing us to the mechanical menace. Some of these poor souls still wander the streets. As of this recording, we are down to only a handful of rebels. My health is deteriorating rapidly. To make matters worse, I've just learned that the computer has unraveled the mysteries of time travel. I've sent my 2 best men to attempt to steal this new technology. If you are not a machine, then perhaps they were successful. Please realize, you are Xenon's last hope.
You realize that this is the only way out, so you decide to leave it open. Oh no! The door has shut, and there's no way back. What are you going to do now? Nothing happens. Okay. You scoop up the slimy secretion. Better get away now before it scoops you up. This is a section of the Xenon sewer system. Fortunately, there seems to be very little of the secret ingredient usually associated with sewers. This is a section of the... A blob of slime has gained an attraction for you. Is the green, viscous, congealed wad of vile helper bent on your destruction? Or is it just a friendly puddle of scum looking for a new friend? Dare you find out? It's very pleasant looking. A sleek patrol transport occupies the area presently. You look at the finely sculpted ship. It looks to have been designed for atmospheric operation, probably used solely for patrol excursions. This seems to be a relatively spacious landing gear compartment. Wonder how cramped it gets in there when the gear is stowed. This is the patrol shuttle you hitched a ride on.
I've just completed a scan of the Labion sector of Space Quest 2. No sign of presence at this time.
The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally... You don't want to touch those. You might mutate your fingers. This is Roger. This is Roger on Ortega. Any questions? You can't do that. The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, nothing much happens. That must not have been a valid code. Try again. The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time-rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, peering through the port, you see an unusual land. Its wind-carved pinnacles and buttes bring back memories of the planet Corona, where this whole adventure mess started. You don't want to... You've seen a lot of plateaus and sloping hills before, but this one's a butte. The entire horizon undulates in enticing peaks, curves, and crevices for which Estros is famous.
Whoa! What was that?
A mysterious shadow quickly moves from your view. You get the feeling you're not alone here. The water here is quite deep. Here at the base of the buttes lies the legendary Sea of Estros. The shimmering crystal clear water is calm and inviting, giving no hint of the currents that could suck you under fast enough to pull your skin off and leave your insides standing on the shore. We could show you that, but it would be in bad taste. You look pretty pathetic hanging under the pterodactyl. Wow, what an incredible view! Wow, what an incredible view! You see a huge nest in the distance below you. You look pretty pathetic. Hey, those talon things hurt. You didn't much care for the landing either. The huge nest is constructed of sticks and assorted being parts gathered from this bleak planet. It is then cemented in place by a generous helping of pterodactyl saliva. You notice a small breach in the side of the nest. My. Rather than the sequel policeman penetrating the inner sanctum of the nest, the reverse obviously occurred.
Help! A giant branch has penetrated my vital organs and I can't get up.
Seriously, do you actually think this guy has time to talk to you? He's too busy being dead. You find yourself in a nest perched high above the irregular surface of this butte-laden planet. You find yourself in a... You frisk the skewered sequel policeman and turn up a paper-wrapped wad of used chewing gum. This lumpy paper-wrapped wad looks mighty interesting. These symbols look vaguely familiar. Now, where have you seen them?
You've got a lot of nerve coming back here, Roger Wilco. After leaving me the way you did, you male scum. This is the last woman you'll ever dump on. Right, girls?
Right.
Said you couldn't be tied down.
I said that?
You said you had to be free to roam the galaxy.
Was that me?
You'll be sorrier than you look. We'll see to that.
Yeah.
Into the sub, fly boy.
This one looks committed to finding out just how good you'd look on a spit. Her spear gun is pointed in a direction that eliminates any need for second thought. She looks like she might be familiar to you someday. However, the gun in her hand looks like it could limit the chance of any lasting relationship in the future, or the past. The submarine has a sporty look to it, distinctly hydrodynamic compared to those fine vessels you've traveled aboard recently. Say, there's an odd-looking specimen. You hope these women soon realize that they must have the wrong guy. You're not sure what it is, but you bet it would look cool spewing through the propellers.
This is Zandra. We are approaching checkpoint 6. Prepare to open the tunnel door. Activate the door.
Sit down.
Comfy, Mr. Wilco?
Hey, what are you doing? Let me go, witch.
Shut up. Your whimpering sickens me. I'll teach you not to run out on me. Thoreen is quite knowledgeable in the ways of torture. I'll let the two of you get acquainted. Thoreen, do your stuff.
With pleasure, Zandra.
Let me introduce you to a friend of mine. This is Epirip 357, the most powerful hand-hair remover in the universe, and it's capable of shaving your legs clean off. I've always wanted to see a man shave with one of these, but I guess you'll do. Now you'll know the meaning of the word pain. Ah! It's a sea slug! Run, girls!
Desperately, you try to push the button, but the restraints are just too tight. You are in a crude, state-of-the-art sea cave. This isn't your garden variety, slug. You see what looks like highly pressurized oxygen tanks.
Our hero!
Wasn't he great, girls? Well, Raj, I guess we can call it even. Thank you for ridding our fortress of that slimy, awful sea slug. I know I can't blame you for backing out at the last minute. I guess I was a little overbearing. Sorry. Can we still be good friends?
Well, now, wait a minute. Let's talk about this.
No, Roger. You were right. You don't need to spare my feelings. It just wasn't meant to be. It's better this way. Well, girls, I feel like celebrating. Let's go shopping!
Meanwhile, back in Space Quest 12...
Well, what have we here?
This is the rebel scum we captured in the Space Quest 4 time sector. He had just aided Wilco in escaping. The readout on his time gun indicates that Wilco was successfully transported into this time sector as you feared.
That is no longer a concern. Wilco will surrender to us once he has learned we have captured his son. Then he will be destroyed once and for all.
Sail!
It's just another vital part of the Galaxy Galleria shopping mall. It's an Autobucks teller machine card. It's just another vital part. You pick up the ATM card. Boy, isn't it just like a sequel police cyborg to guard the main entrances and exits? Keep your hands to yourself. For some reason, there is a gathering here. For some reason, there is a gathering here. For some reason, a few items are on display in the window. It's the Software Excess Store. If it's soft, we're aware. Your arms won't reach that far. Wow, an Autobucks teller machine! You obviously don't resemble a blonde woman. What a surprise. You don't need to look at that. There's probably not much in this robot's head.
Welcome to our automated catalog. Let us be your gateway to what's new and exciting in the world of 24th century electronics. Through the pages of our automated catalog, you will find gifts for the whole family. For Dad, look in electronic gadgets for our selection of stereo components. For Mom, peek into the electronic mommy for a variety of labor-saving devices and marital aids. For Sis and little brother, browse our Techno-Tots toy department for the latest in electronic playboards. Shopping our automated catalog is as easy as snapping your digital appendages. Using your mouse or tab key, simply point to the menu item of your choice and press enter, or click the mouse button. Should you get confused, simply return to the top menu and begin anew. Thank you for choosing us for all your electronic needs. We know you'll find just what you're looking for, and if you don't, we're wrong and you should look somewhere else. These special sale items are available for a limited time only. Availability is limited to items in stock, as is only, no returns. Some items may be demo models, scratched, dented, or just not in very good shape. No warranties expressed or implied apply to these items. No refund or exchange. Re-Shrink Wrap 2000. Work for a large retail software chain? Like to take the products home and diddle with them? The Re-Shrink Wrap 2000 re-shrink wraps any size software box. Is that game new or used? Only you'll know for sure. Keep the customers guessing. Dealers only, please. 1,033 buckazoids. Faux Components Swiss Army Micro Entertainment Center. Styled to look like a real set of miniature components, this is a complete home entertainment center in one 4x6-inch box. Includes CD-ROM unit, turntable, dual cassette with HyperWow and Mega Flutter, unfolding 84-inch digital color projection multiscreen TV, corkscrew, and toothpick. 2,275 buckazoids. Back ordered, none currently available. Dodecaphonic Around Sound Processor. Ever notice how flat and unexciting normal stereophonic, quintrophonic, and octaphonic recordings are? With the Dodecaphonic Around Sound Processor, your music will seem to come from 12 directions. In front of you, behind you, either side of you, 4 midpoints in between, above you, below you, from inside of you, and from the upstairs neighbors. 877 buckazoids. Discontinued. CD-GI-ROM TV. Move over CD-ROM, CDG, CDI, and CD-TV. CD-GDI-ROM TV does everything the others do and more. Besides accepting the formats mentioned above, CD-GI-ROM TV also plays high-quality Laserdisc movies, sure to become popular any century now. 842 buckazoids. Estimated delivery, summer 2,735. Pocket Pal Portable Terminal. Say, is that a complete workstation in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me? Now you can carry the power of a dumb terminal around with you without even creasing your jumpsuit. Includes chiclet-style keyboard and dentine-style mouse. 3,406 buckazoids. Pocket Pal Connector. If you're a proud owner of our ever-popular Pocket Pal Portable Terminal, you have no doubt noticed that without the proper connector, it is virtually useless. Fortunately, at this moment, our exclusive Pocket Pal connector is on sale for just 1,999 buckazoids. Get yours now before the price goes up even further. Iceman Pocket Ice Machine. This miracle of modern engineering fits in parser pocketbook and freezes 15 pounds of ice cubes per hour. Choose from ice slices, cubes, or crushed. Requires mini hydrogen and oxygen canisters sold separately. Breaks the ice at parties. 300 buckazoids recalled by manufacturer. Epachia. Now you can remove unsightly chia growth from upper lip, legs, bikini area, and small clay figurines. Painless and electronic. Almost tickles once you get used to it. Instantly cauterizes major blood vessels. Battery operated. 32-volt dry cell not included. 32 buckazoids. Not available in the spiral arm. Dan, the recipe beamer. Imagine the situation. The ambassador from Corona is coming for dinner, and all you have handy is a can of condensed cream of Orat soup and a box of nano wafers. You punch the appropriate buttons on your recipe beamer, and instantly, we beam the perfect recipe to you. Over 18 trillion recipes collected from all over the universe, just to make meal planning easier. 455 buckazoids. Estimated date of uplink, November 2803. Cyber Debunker. If your offspring is turning out to be just another rotten cyberpunk, you need the Cyber Debunker. Works while your child sleeps to replace black market implants and removes anti-productive attitudes. May cause some motor impairment and memory loss, but isn't that a small price to pay? Battery operated. 580 buckazoids. Currently under UCC investigation. Armatroid 2500, a remote control toy for all ages. The Armatroid 2500 is a mobile robotic arm that can swivel, turn, pick up light objects, tear wings off of flies, disembowel small animals, and perform elective surgery. Teaches hand-eye coordination, elementary physics, and self-control. 35 buckazoids, sold out. Yobot, the Ramboid robot. Having Yobot in the house is like having an extra playmate around, armed to the teeth with bazookas, laser pistols, and authentic live nuclear warhead. Responds to voice commands with an authoritative yo. 69 buckazoids, discontinued. Weather radio. Hours of fun. Press the bar and get a burst of static. If you can figure out whether or not it's a radio, you're smarter than we are. Ability to pull in stations and reproduce sounds not included. 20 buckazoids. Due to delay in manufacturing, this item is not yet available. Universal remote control. Control the entire universe with one remote control. Open garage doors on other planets. Turn off crucial life support systems on passing spaceships. Terrify primitive cultures. Requires one AAA battery. Not included. 1,050 buckazoids. Sold out.
Monolith Burger, the only fast food chain to survive the infamous food wars.
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
This guy, or is it a gal, doesn't look like anybody or anything you've ever seen before. This guy looks like the living torso. He probably works for an intergalactic freak show. Jeez, this guy could be a whole basketball team. The sign reads, Big and Tall.
Pardon me, sir. You appear to be in dire need of my services.
This suit is a replacement shell for some sort of exoskeletal wanderer. And hey, check out those boots. It looks like a slipcover for a snake. This looks like a pressure suit for something with upper body appendages. The well-dressed alien will want to be seen in this lovely ensemble, perfect for those nights out at the Solar Ballet. This one looks like it might have been designed for ceremonial function. The reduced cost shelf is stocked full of wonderful merchandise. The bargain shelves are loaded with all types of great things nobody would want. Small fixtures emit rays of visible light, greatly aiding the sighted shopper. This is your friendly sales clerk. He's automated and comes complete with a built-in attitude.
I'm sorry, I lost my boots and the legs of my pants in a deadly fight with a giant sea slug, which I won in the nick of time with my clever thinking and my, cleverness.
I see. Well, all right. Let me get your measurements. We've got just the thing for the likes of you. I assume you will be wanting something in the generic Space Hero line? These will do for you. Try them on in the dressing room here if you wish.
You change your clothes, not forgetting the items in your pocket. You never know when you'll need them. You step out looking good as new.
That will be 20 buckazoids, please.
You can't use that here.
Thank you so much for shopping with us, sir. Do come back soon.
It's the gruff, unpersonable manager of this particular Monolith Burger franchise. Whew! This dude smells like a pigsty. Maybe it would be unwise to order a bacon burger.
I'd like a...
We're out of it. We're out of everything, including employees. Would you like to apply for a job? You would, huh? Well, this is the greatest opportunity you've ever had, kid. Benefits up the wazoo, and if you stick with me half an hour or so, I'll make you my assistant manager. Now, how would you like that?
Gee, thanks.
Warning, the following sequence contains explicit arcade action and is not recommended for die-hard adventure players, the arcade squeamish, or those with poor to non-existent motor skills.
This is so easy, a human could probably do it. Burger comes out of the oven. Drop on your lettuce, your pickle, squeeze on your mayo, squirt on your mustard, on goes your ketchup, top it off with your sesame seed bun. You make 'em my way, and if you mess up enough times, you're out of here. Got it? If you need to know how to run the assembly line, read the sign. Just click it with the mouse or press R.
Don't mess. Don't mess. You can't do. Don't mess. You can't do that. Keep your hand. You can't. You can't. Keep your... Don't keep... You can't do that.
You're fired! My janitor could do a better job than you could. Yeah?
I'd like
Oh, you again. What do you want? Would you like to apply for a job? You would, huh? Well, this is the greatest ever. You heard the pitch before. Just don't screw up or I'll land you on your ear again. Got it?
Gee, thanks. What a swell boss.
Warning, the following sequence contains Oh, by the way, you're about to be fired.
You're fired!
Sorry, but the crowd completely cleaned out my stock of Sierra software. The only thing that's left is boring home and business application software, along with a few inferior games. But feel free to look around anyway. Have you seen the newest time travel simulator? Neither have I. I'm sure we're getting some in soon.
The clerk was right. Only boring applications software remains. The clerk was right. Only boring applications software remains. A bargain bin containing discount software. The latest bomb from master storyteller Maury Bryanarty, Boom, is a post-Holocaust adventure set in post-Holocaust America after the Holocaust. Neutron bombs have eradicated all life, leaving only you to wander through the wreckage. No other characters, no conflict, no puzzles, no chance of dying, and no interface make this the easiest to finish game yet. Just boot it up and watch it explode. It's here at last. With a combination of SAI, Simulated Artificial Intelligence, and VRAI, Virtually Real Artificial Intelligence, we at Max This Software have created a simulated simulator experience that's unlike anything you've ever simulated playing before. With SimSim, you can create a simulated environment in which you can create any simulated environment you want. From the folks who brought you Astro Chicken. When it comes to stimulating chickens, Chuck Egger is the expert. And now you can learn from him. Design the chicken of your choice. Over 40 options including lips, no lips, and laying frequency. And take your creation for a wild ride over real barnyard scenery based on an authentic flight model of a chicken. You're in for a peck of fun now. Presenting the latest in the award-winning King's Quest series from the still active mind of aging Roberta Williams III, latest in the award-winning Roberta Williams series. What happens when Old Man Graham and his family are kicked out of Daventry Condo Association? You'll meet the fabulous Bernoulli brothers, Professor C.D. Romberg, and of course Rumpelstiltskin, over 12 gigabytes in length. Following closely on the heels of his hit tic-tac-toe construction set, Phil Fudge does it again. Using a simple point-and-click interface, you construct the checkerboard of your dreams. Fill in an 8x8 grid with squares of your choice, red or black, in any arrangement, as long as it's alternating. Don't like it? Erase it and start all over again. Requires MCGA, CGA, VGA, PGA, or Ta-ra-ra-boom-GA. It's the newest in the wacky Jaime Lipschitz series. Jaime, son of a wealthy New York furrier, has gone wild with Dad's frequent flyer vouchers again. Can you track Jaime down and bring him home to meet the girl Mom's picked out for him? Hold on to your yarmulke. Yes, Jaime Lipschitz strikes again. 640K, Ronald MT32, and 3.5 circumcision required. Head for the hills, it's coming, and this time it's hungry. It Came for Dessert is a thrilling action-adventure in which a mob of pushy, overweight relatives invade your kitchen. Armed with only a Jell-O mold and a pastry bag, you must repel the invaders, always keeping an eye on your blood sugar level. It's the merriest mix-up since Enemaware's fabulous Defender of the Crown Rib Roast. The two guys from Andromeda's latest sci-fi comedy, Space Quest 4, will give you hours of frustration unless you have this hint book. Want to know how to get the dog into the hanging basket? Want to find out how to attach the melon? Buy this hint book and it all becomes obvious. You'll hit your head and say, "Boy, how stupid could I have been? A moron could have figured this out. I must be a real dimwit, a pathetic nimno, a wretched, idiotic excuse for a human being not to have figured out these simple puzzles in the first place." Try it and see.
I see you've made a selection from our box of slop, bargain bin. Thank you.
Nothing happens. Nothing happened. Nothing. Oh, great. Only half the answer showed. It must be a defective hint module. It would. It would.
Yeah?
I'd like a...
Oh, you again. What do you want? Would you... I'm... Yeah?
I'd like a...
Oh, you again. Would you like to apply for... I'm tired of firing you. Now scram!
In the window, a robotic mannequin struts its stuff. It's a cigar, but not much more than a butt. You retrieve the cigar butt. This is Socks, a high-class, high-priced dress shop. Fringe. Would that be too daring? These are some darn attractive wigs. Just the thing if you want a head like an axe, or you want to capture that Ed Grimley look. It's a nice outfit, but you're not sure you have the midriff for it. The skin color and cape make a statement, the kind taken in police stations. Would stripes look good on me, you wonder? Those boots are attractive. You like the shoes, but the stripes might make you look overweight. Hey, not bad for a robotic mannequin. You check out the clerk. You've always had a thing for women with antennae. The latest in swank fashion, displayed in a number of horrifying colors.
Hiya, hun. I'm Maybot, fashion consultant to the Cosmos. What can we, do with you today?
Well, this is kind of hard to explain.
Oh, let me guess. You want something for someone very special. Someone who died to get the latest in high galactic fashion. Are we right, or are we right?
We're right.
Okay. What size does she take?
Oh, 38.
Oh, I don't think we're right about that.
I'm not sure, but she's built about like me.
Is she? A likely story. Good thing for you, I can keep a secret, sweetie. I'm sure this will suit that special someone's needs. It's all the rage. I suppose you'll want to try it on now. Here, use this dressing room. And honey, if your special someone needs a wig, this one should look pretty good on you. Very lovely, honey. It's made for you. Would you like us to wrap it up? Or would that special someone prefer you to wear it home?
I think I'll wear it home.
Just what we thought. That will be 60 buckazoids, sicko. Appreciate it, hun. Thanks for shopping at Saks.
You don't need to look at that. Keep your hands to your... As you change your clothes, you think to yourself that even in drag, you still have incredible animal magnetism. Or is that just a lack of deodorant?
Thanks for shopping at Saks.
It's some sort of video art form. Looks like a computer-generated fractal simulation of a washing machine. It's some sort of video art form. Looks like a hand throwing a pizza. Watching this fine youngster brings back fond memories of your youth. Little did you know that all those hours of playing blazin' paddles were in preparation for being a space guy hero type. Watching this fine youngster brings back... As you look around the arcade, you see that some of your old favorites are still working. Monaco Princess Stunt Drivin', Choke and Croak, Ghetto Blaster, and Dweeb Hunter. The air is filled with smoke, sweat, and ozone, reminding you of your favorite cologne, Night in Programming. As you look around the arcade, you... It's one of Vohal's sequel policemen. The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, memories race through your mind. You know you've seen this place in your distant past. The low-resolution features look exactly like a place you once visited called Ulen's Flats. This closely resembles the left side of Droids Be Us. The sign suggests that this place might be a bar. This long-legged beauty stands silently, waiting for its jet-faced owner to return. It looks like it came from the planet of the Thwarts. The ship must be the Plantar's deluxe model, with authentic mosaic upholstery. It's a Walmart force field generation unit. As you check out the Sand bikes, you wonder what kind of cheeseball would own one. The old bar is still here. The smell of Coronian ale stinks up the place. The aroma leads you to remember vividly your previous visit here. You break out in a cold sweat. You see two guys singing. You see a man behind the bar serving drinks. You see a book of matches on the bar countertop. Some rather drab-looking individuals are hogging the bar. This guy's too ugly to describe. Your attempt to get the matches failed.
Well, looky here. If it ain't Mr. Look at Me, I'm in VGA. What's the matter? Monochrome not good enough for you? What's this? 256 colors all for one little bitmapped wimp? What a waste of EGA. Hey, fellas, I bet I can toss them all the way out from the bottom of the stairs. Bet you nail.
Boy, that was close. Hey, how come their bikes can go through the force field?
You've obviously found the location of Tiny's used spaceships. Lucky you. This must be the Yugo of spaceships. You wonder why anyone would bother to lock it. This building is quite small. Maybe this is why it's called Tiny's. You hear a high-pitched whine from the east. Boy, that was close. You pick up the book of matches. You talk to yourself, but are stumped for a reply.
Hey, aren't you the guy who broke my slot machine? You owe me some money.
Well, I gotta run. My hog pod's double parked. Hey, it's been swell talking to you.
They don't have time to talk right now. You hear a high-pitched whine from the east. Boy, that was close. Keep your hands to your... The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally... Keep your hands to your... This is the Sequel Police Dispatch Monitor. At the moment, nothing is being displayed. Your innate sense of curiosity makes you wish you knew the way to open this thing. You have a jar of green acid. You can't do that. Well, there's not much left of the lock now. You don't need to look at that. You slide the conveniently pre-moistened stogie between your lips, apply a lit match, and proceed to nearly hack up a lung. You cast the old stogie to the ground. The laser beams glow in the smoky air. You can't do that. This maze of cables, ducts, pipes, and glowing panels gives the superbrain computer a sense of being alive. You can't reach it from this level. You hear an electronic hum approaching from ahead of you. You hear an electronic hum approaching from behind you. You hear an electronic hum approaching from behind you. This maze of cables, ducts, you hear an electronic hum approaching from your right. You hear an electronic hum approaching from your right. The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally,
faux components, dodecaphonic or CD GI-ROM, Pocket Pal portable terminal. Say, is that a Pocket Pal connector? If you're a proud owner of our ever-popular Pocket Pal portable terminal, you have no doubt noticed that without the proper connector, it is virtually useless. Fortunately, at this moment, our exclusive Pocket Pal connector is on sale for just 1,999 buckazoids. Get yours now before the price goes up even further.
You can't do that. The powerful quad quark drives Rev to life. Time and space bend under the fibrillations of the time rip transfluxers. Your adrenaline and stomach reel with the hyperbolic hyperbole. And finally, you extract the portable power pellet from the back of the bunny's polyplastoid torso. A battery. A Pocket Pal adapter plug. You plug the mobile power cylinder into the laptop. You attach the plug to the Pocket Pal. You hear an electronic hum approaching from ahead of you. You hear an electronic hum. You hear an electronic hum approaching from behind you. You hear an electronic hum approaching from your left. You hear an electronic hum. You hear an electronic hum. You can't use that here. You can't use. The Pocket Pal screen displays a wealth of almost useful information. The Pocket Pal. The heavy iron door looks impenetrable. You don't need to look at that. You see a small keypad. You see us. You see us. You see the heavy. You see. The chamber's interior is filled with hoses, tubes, and wires, and one computer terminal. Don't mess with it. Looks rather like a security droid of some sort. This is your brain. Had this been a real brain, you would have known how to use it. Yeah, this looks like toilet material. You've seen this mystic rune somewhere else. Probably represents some tertiary function of the supercomputer brain. Certainly nothing important. You're far too busy for that now.
Hello again, Roger. It's me, your old friend, Sludge Volhall. I've taken the liberty of borrowing your son's body. I had to remove him first to make room for my mental self. His is on this disc. Say, it's most enjoyable to be in a young, healthy body, even if it's from your bloodline. In fact, I like it so much, I think I'll keep it. I guess we'll have no use for this anymore. Now it's time to settle things, once and for all. You'd better be careful, though. Keep this in mind. If I die while in this body, that disc will be useless. Your son will never draw another breath. And if you don't defend yourself, you will never live to buff another helmet. Come on, show me what you've got, mop jockey.
Glad you could play Space Quest 4. As usual, you've been a real pet load.
Now it's time. Is that the best effort you can muster? All this space hero nonsense must be getting to you. You're getting old, Roger. I, on the other hand, am enjoying the physical joys of youth.
The label on the diskette reads, Roger Jr., Brain Tools, Stunt Flyer. Don't... It is the brain's control panel.
Follow me. There are many things we need to talk about.
Is it true? I'm so...
You must be very confused.
Were Volhal's words true? Are you really my son? You do look a little like me, though not as good looking.
What do you mean, not as good looking? I'm 10 times. Wait. What am I saying? This is no way to start. Yes, what Volhal said is true. I have many things to tell you, Dad. I should start at the beginning. I was born 19 years ago on Xenon. It's always been my home. The Xenon of today, at least up until recently, had made great strides in managing our planet's resources. That included water, minerals, even the talent of our population. We enjoyed peace for so many years, we took it for granted. The creation of the first super biomech computer was the biggest success story in our history. When the Volhal virus was introduced and began to control the computer, a state of total chaos was created. We were unprepared for what followed as Volhal turned our technology against us. The population was quickly decimated. Some of us stayed and tried to fight, some were captured, and some fled the planet. When it seemed there was no hope, we thought of one last long-shot effort. That was to find the only person in history ever to defeat Volhal. We had to go back in time to find that person, you. We got there just in time.
You had to go back in time to get me? Why wasn't I available in this time? What happened to me? I don't understand.
I'm sorry. There are some things I wish I could tell you, but can't. I know that's not what you want to hear. Believe me, I just can't.
Hey, if you're my son, who's your mother? My wife? Where is she? Who is she?
You sure ask a lot of questions for a janitor. This is my mother and your wife. Her name was Beatrice Wankmeister. She was quite beautiful, wasn't she?
What do you mean, was quite beautiful? What are you saying?
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Please, I can't tell you anymore.
I don't believe all this. I'm so confused.
It doesn't matter now. I have to send you back where I found you so that history will properly reflect the events which brought us to this place in time. You won't remember much. This will seem like it was a weird, fuzzy dream. I must get back to the task of contacting all the surviving citizens of our planet. We have a huge task ahead of us. Rebuilding our city and our lives will not be easy, but we will do it. Once more, I have to ask you to enter the time rip. It will return you to Magmetheus in the Space Quest 4 era. Please, go now. It's time. Dad? I'm glad I got to see you, even if only for a few minutes. Xenon owes you a lot. Goodbye, Dad.
So many unanswered questions. The future should prove most interesting for Roger, if he can stay out of trouble long enough to reach it. We're glad you could help Roger get through it all. Thank you for playing Space Quest 4.